Now from Citi Field in Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Wheeler in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
First pitch, 7:06.
The pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ready with another 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Peterson leads off second with nobody out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
That is curve.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. None out, runners at first and second. This pitch is popped up. Alonso on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to deep right field. Conforto is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Here's Corey Seager as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Standing in now, number 16. No balls and 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is popped up. Ramos over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
In now, Jed Jerko. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Conforto moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Austin Barnes.
Ready now, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5. Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
A ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Number 20.
At the plate, Peter Alonso. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard ground ball to third. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hernandez, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Up top, it's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0. is in there for strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed it way out of the zone.
Striding in, Walker Buehler. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The batter
he got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of...
The 0-1. Big. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 offering. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
1-2. Here it is. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Cano is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. Cano, as in don't you know, a part of his New York nickname days. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 1-0 is looked at for a called strike. The 1-1 pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Hernandez. 1 out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on
Batting
defense.
fifth.
And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First offering on its way. And that misses ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Ramos on second. Nimmo on at first with 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Strike two swinging.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Striding into the box, Corey Seager looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Number 16.
Now in the box, number 16. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Comes set with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at 3rd. And over to 3rd now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at 3rd with 1 away. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Hard on the ground towards short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Strike two as the fastball is let go. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 3-0. Now at the plate, Zach Wheeler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Zach Wheeler.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. There's strike two on a fastball right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at 323. An even 20 home runs and 68 runs batted in. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. To 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Dodgers. The right
into the box, Kike Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Austin Barnes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He doubled to open up the ball game. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1 and 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Michael Conforto.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 40.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes off.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball. But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to first. The 1-0. Fouled away. Conforto stands at first with 1 out. This is pulled into right. Hernandez is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 28, J.D.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. One and two. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mets strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Max Muncy. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down.
Ball 2.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. But that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Drew Gagnon takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 47.
Corey Seager will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Hold strike 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Muncy over at 2nd. Bellinger at 1st. 1 gone. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 16.
Ready once again, number 16. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
That misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up for the Mets.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder.
Next for the Mets,
Brandon
Brandon Nimmo. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 4.
Jed Lowry will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Catches the inside corner for a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Peter Alonso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Lowry at second, McNeil at first, 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Fouled straight back.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt, goes to third with it. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Paul Sewald takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Jed Jerko.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso is there, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. So striding in, Peter Alonso. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight.
Right fielder,
Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Game, the more the hitters have seen you, this is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
High in the air down the right field line.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And it's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. He'll try it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Austin Barnes.
The second baseman, Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. Austin Barnes leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Jerry's Familia is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 27, Jerry Familia. Now batting, the first baseman, Max.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. One out, nobody on. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nimmo racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 44 home runs, and 109 runs batted in. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two and one now. Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bellinger, base runner at first with 1 out. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Nimmo, and the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Nice job adding to their lead right there.
16.
He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Stepping in now, number 16. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ball 2.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Jed Jerko. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Line to the right side. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. And he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Number 61 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 61.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 4 runs here in this half inning. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count still. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, Walker Buehler.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Line drive to left, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Austin Barnes. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hernandez on second, Buehler on at first with 2 down. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, a 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Dodgers lead it 8-0. Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. In there, 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. J.D. Davis waits on deck. Three and 2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Another full count pitch on its way. Popped up. Barnes trying to get there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 28, J.D. Davis.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Dylan Floro takes the call from the pen, as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Dylan Floro.
Standing in, J.D. Davis. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Floro is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays. This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Boy, Hero, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Mets leave 1. Still 8-0. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Into the corner and slicing foul. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the blowout continues.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now
here's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
0-1 the count. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 16.
Stepping up to the plate, number 16. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Two out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Mets nothing. Joe Panik will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Joe Panik.
Ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 37 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is right down the middle for a strike. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1. Now a ground ball to Seager. It's short. Fielded cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, number 20.
Now at the plate, Peter Alonso. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at bat, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Mets go down 1-2-3, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Brad Brock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brad Brock.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Jerko. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Soft liner towards short, and one gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-0 on the way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Alonso will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Dylan Floro.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Floro. First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Nope.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here now the 2-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers out in front 10-0. Standing in, Michael Conforto. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Next up for New York, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Mets down to their final out now, and set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
The Mets down to their final strike. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The Mets down to their final strike. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Into the box, J.D. Davis, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 9.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Inside as he might be trying
to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Tie winning streak record and their rearview mirrors, but with every win it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Los Angeles, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Walker Buehler records his 14th winning decision of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.